Alright y'all, so today we are going to get tattoos. I have not gotten tattooed in a while. Like, the last tattoos I got were on my face, and it's already been a couple years, which is insane. So I'm about to go get a bunch of stuff that I've had drawn up for like years, and I'm seeing the same person I always see, so I'll make sure to like tag her, and yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along and let you watch. I sent her a bunch of stuff, so we're gonna for sure do 2 today and then see how far we get, but definitely not more than 3. I have a hard time sitting, so yeah. But I did bring weed to smoke, and that will help, but I'm gonna wait till we do the first one. Or no, we'll see, maybe not. We'll see. So yeah, and hopefully you guys can hear me. The AC is blasting. It's already 95. It is March 25th, and we're in the 90s. We are officially in the 90s, so it is now summer in Arizona, or Phoenix, I should say. So yeah, I have a 30-minute drive to her shop, so I'm going to... I actually might just smoke on the way to this. I haven't smoked today yet, and I wanted to like wait until after this first tattoo, but like so I think clearly and I communicate efficiently and effectively like before we start, but I don't know about all that. I'm for sure getting my knuckles done. I'm getting love wins on my knuckles in the same font that's on my face, and then my back. So originally I had a completely different idea for my back, and then last minute I decided to do a tramp stamp. Not last minute, like I thought about it, but for years I had this vision for my back, and a while ago I completely changed it. So yeah, I'm getting a tramp stamp now, and then I sent her other stuff. Like I want stuff on the front of my thighs and the back of my thighs, and some stuff on my stomach. But again, I don't know how much we'll get done today. So for sure the knuckles and for sure the back, and then we'll see how long I can last. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for some new ink. I feel like tattoos, sometimes I feel hypocritical that I'm covered in ink because I obviously post about a holistic lifestyle, and tattoos are not holistic. Tattoos are really bad for you, but there is ways to detox from the tattoos with herbs and stuff like that. So yeah, whatever. You guys get filler and Botox and boob jobs and BBLs. I get tattoos. Whatever. Sue me. Am I tripping or is my car off? Bro, I'm high. Alright. Here I am.
Jesus, what a problem.
Hey! How are you? Oh, you're so cute.
Why?
Can I put you on camera?
I just have like the lightest form of OCD, so it's helpful.
Yeah, well,
but I'm Mexican, so
I can tell. It's okay.
Did you collect on Martin Pay? I have not yet been able to locate him yet.
was nobody got this.
Yeah, that's crazy that you do that. It looks exactly the same. But you're gonna make it smaller.
Oh, I love that phrase. I was telling it to my clients yesterday.
I started saying that, but I didn't know it was a thing.
I mean,
A trend. And then someone said it was like a trend.
I normally say I'm just a baby, but yes. So look in the mirror.
Yeah. This is the new one. I was gonna say I knew that was big one. This is the new one.
Yeah, this one's the smaller one. Look, it's the print out one small one.
It's still big, isn't it? Like I like it. I'm just like I don't know.
I love, especially your back is your biggest.
It's
part of
big.
you.
It's big.
You want it
For
to be
sure.
like, you want it to be a moment.
It's just over at my camera though, because I'm literally gonna look at myself on the phone or camera, because even the mirror's not like a real reflection when I'm looking in the mirror. You feel me?
Okay.
But I mean I like it. It's just it is big.
I'm gonna make it smaller. You don't need to make it ridiculous.
Let's see.
But yeah, this one was way too big, and I realized that when I cut it
Let me
out.
see. This one's damn near. It's on my fucking chest. This is huge.
Yeah, that'd be like the top of your back type shit.
Yeah,
not
but
because
it-
goes there, but
Yeah, the first one. Like, but it's. Still would be fire though.
still gonna be four.
Still would be fire, dude. Saying.
Look, this is cute.
But even this,
Look
like,
at her.
even
She's
this,
cute.
this is like bold. Like I would do some. I don't know.
I know.
I'm not
So-
against it. We'll just compare.
So you either have just like a little cutesy moment and make it small like this, or you're getting your fucking back tatted.
Right. Let's see. This is cutesy small
Yeah.
size.
Yeah.
Okay.
The nervous laugh.
Well, I know because I'm like.
Yeah, look.
What if it's
tiny
not?
one.
No, this looks better.
I know, and your back is not big. I said.
Well, no, I know that. I know I'm not big. But also, I don't want to ruin my back because this is why. Because do you see my back? I have an amazing back. Look at an ass.
Wow.
So I don't want to ruin that. I want to enhance that.
Correct.
Like with makeup, you don't want. I love a beat face, but you don't want to overdo it. And so this might be
I
perfect.
think it's good. Let me see, turn.
But even that is that like bold. Is that the right shape?
Yeah. How about let's put it on you and you look at it every way when it's on you. The small one.
Size wise, I think it's better though, right? You just don't think it's too big still?
No.
Yeah, I just need to see it on.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. I don't think this is too big. I think those other ones are.
Damn.
And not too big, but you're talking about enhancing that.
Yeah. I want it to be the right placement too. Like I also. Yeah, I just don't know where it's supposed to go because everyone's back is different, and I feel like you have
Well,
to get it.
I
Let me see
have
that.
seen a lot of backs in my days.
Should we Pinterest backs? Well, you've seen the backs, yeah.
I've seen a lot of backs in my days.
So it's tingly. Is that alcohol? Is that alcohol you put on me? No, it was just your hands.
It's like soap. It's like baby soap.
Oh, it's just zingy. It's zingy. Like, I feel it.
There's no thing in this at all.
Well, there is for me. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay. It's not like hurting. It's just like feels like peppermint or
It's not.
like if you put aloe on you. You know when it feels like
Maybe
refreshing.
it's just cold.
Icy hot vibes. It is cold.
Cold water and soap. Like the
it's
the
none of that.
lightest kind of soap I can get. Like no weird shit, no spicy or icy hottie. I don't like that stuff on me, so
It's okay. So you're going straight for the back. You said we're doing the big straight for the back piece.
because it takes the longest. Like,
Yeah.
I can bang out those other ones.
Yeah.
So here we are.
I know. I just be doing shit, and then it comes time, and I'm like, well, I guess here we are. I'm getting a drink stand.
It's gonna be a
But I'm
moment.
I'm fine about it.
It's so fucking cool out there. To me, when I got my whole back tattooed, this was the least painful area. It was like more painful up here and shit.
Oh, that's another reason I was like, I don't think I can even get my upper back tatted. Because I hold a lot of tension in my back and my
maybe
neck.
that's why.
No,
Maybe
seriously.
that's why I got worked up.
No, seriously, that's the thing. Like, you probably hold the energy there. And I have TMJ really bad. And all that is your chest, your neck. Yeah, it's your jaw, your chest, your neck, all the way up your upper back. So, yeah, and then just from doing hair for so many years and then being an athlete for so many years, like, I'm so
Standing
sensitive.
so much when I'm doing hair. Like,
Yes.
you don't sit at all.
My whole life, like, even any other job I've had, like, it's like manual labor. So, yeah, no. My upper back is fucked up, and I thought about that.
Move your hair over here, and then put your hands down. Exactly. Getting straight.
Yeah, hopefully I'm straight. What if I don't stand
You
straight?
got scoliosis.
Yeah, what if I don't stand straight?
Well, I will do my fucking back. I'm
Is my back crooked? Like, you can see it's crooked down there?
Stand still.
Well, now I'm nervous my back is hurting. Like my bone.
I've seen pretty bad.
Okay.
You have the longest back.
I know, I have long limbs.
Long back. But not like how would freaking know. This guy.
What's that?
Oh my bad.
Oh. I was invested.
This is the guy that I'm trying to figure out how this started out.
Is this a show or a movie?
It's a movie.
Oh, okay, okay. See, I'm weird about movies. Like, I don't really watch movies. I'm a show girl. I'm not into movies, really.
Yeah.
I have a few favorites. Like, I'm obsessed with Avatar. Obsessed with Avatar. And I have a few favorite movies out of them, but I'm a TV show, reality show. I love all my trash.
I watch all that and this type of shit.
But, yeah, there is other movies I can get into.
What's he saying? My AC is so damn loud.
At least you have it, 'cause it's already hot.
I know I fucking get
It's already freaking 95. Like, summer is here, damn. I was enjoying that 70, like, in the 70s.
Me too, especially because I just bought a motorcycle. I hate to
Did you? Yeah, that would be so fun. Perfect weather for that.
I know, I only got it in like a month. Basically, last month. Or this month.
Damn. Have you rode it in this heat yet? Or not yet?
No, not in the 90s, dude.
But you just, I was gonna say, it's just already hot in the 70s probably, right? I don't know what it's like to be on a bike.
As soon as you catch the wind, it's fine.
Because you wear a helmet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, see what's happening? What? She's actually fucking him?
Yeah, she's definitely fucking him.
Wow. That was quick. She's just funny. But I don't know how old she is. She seems really, really young.
She looks fucking 15.
Yeah. I wonder if she's at least 18 here.
Okay.
I'll get a tall mirror. This one.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Oh, yeah,
Take a
okay.
picture.
No, I think I can see. A picture too in case, but I like that, right?
Yeah. And it actually is pretty symmetrical. Yeah, check your butt crack. Make sure it's good.
Yeah, okay.
But I think
it's
that
not too
placement-
low.
No.
Right?
You want it to go.
No, I think that's it. Yeah, I think it has to.
You want it to go to your body.
right? Because of our ass cheeks. It's more symmetrical.
Yeah.
No,
I just need to watch it.
Oh, look at you strong.
I've been working out a little.
Damn, I want to find her tattoo.
Who's? Okay.
I know I've seen it on her page too. Whatever goes on back there, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
At the
Right?
body, and I think it's pretty straight on the back.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
I think it looks sick.
Oscar parties and I wanted a baby.
Yeah, dude. But obviously that throws off the eye sometimes for people looking at
No, I'm just saying it'll look even better. Like if we like it now, you know.
Totally. Especially with the black and the
But I'm
shading.
just like, yeah, it's huge, but I don't care. It's fine. I'm not scared, but I'm a little anxious.
You're just anxious.
Because I haven't felt it in a while, so I'm like, fuck, what does it feel like?
Good.
I can handle it. Yeah, I don't see it on here either, bro.
What is it? Oh.
I don't see it on here.
What do you mean? That's a snobby question. I just asked what he enjoys. He's a bugger, okay? You don't have to be so rude to rise up in this world. Everyone has to start something. He's already said 3 different times he never found anything hungry. Our family don't hunger.
Start working.
Oh, God, really? It's a terrible spot to start.
Shit.
Okay.
Don't twitch. Don't mess me up.
Okay, well, fuck.
Take a deep breath or something.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm chilling.
Okay.
You just gotta go and not tell me.
I know.
Okay, I'm fine, yeah. I don't know why I had it worse.
I know. Just stay still though. When you talk, it moves a lot.
Now, eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Next year, you're never gonna want to do it again. Let's teach that ass. She's fucked in after she.
Yes, bitch.
Okay, but like, he's hanging out with his ex's cousin and Universal Studios. Like, what is that? Your temple.
So that was the worst tattoo I've ever got in my life. Ha. We didn't even do anything else besides my back. I'm so sore. I'm in so much pain. I'm wiped out. Like, I'm knocked out. So that took about 2.5 hours. I'm literally wearing my sweater like this because I'm gonna just put like a beater on and tie it up so it's like shortened. But I just grabbed like the first thing I could. So yeah, it took about 2.5 hours, but this was the worst tattoo of my life. Like, it was just way too much. The spot was so sensitive and the outline was fine, and then by the time it was like time for the shading, it was just way too much. Way too much. And then she was using this numbing spray, but it literally wasn't doing anything. It wasn't working at all, and I guess it was like a knockoff version of like the original stuff she used to use, but they don't make it anymore, and she only had like a tiny bit left. So at the end, when it was to the point where like I couldn't finish, she sprayed me with that, and I was like fine. But for pretty much the entire thing, like I literally was like like moving from her. Like my body was like compulsing away from her. So, but I'll show you what it looks like. I gotta make sure I be careful with the nudity. we go. So that's what it looks like. Very low, so I'm like trying to be careful. I don't want to go too low, but yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like, and I love it, and I'm very happy with it, but I'm so sore. Like, I'm walking around like this, like as if I had a baby, or like I just did leg day. Like, I'm not well. So yeah, I'm gonna rest, and hopefully I can show you guys in my outfit Saturday. So that's when I'll see you next. I will see you guys Saturday for the event I'm going to. I'll let you get ready with me and take you along. Hey you guys, so I think the last that you saw me, I was getting a tattoo, I think. It's healing very well. That was on Tuesday, and today's Saturday. So it's healing pretty good. If you don't know, if you've never had a tattoo before, it scabs up, and so it's taking everything in me not to peel it off, because yeah, it starts to like stick out a little bit, but it looks good. It's healing good. Just kind of difficult with clothes. Like, I'm just trying to be careful and make sure I wear like soft material, and yeah, keep it oiled up, keep it moisturized, whatever. So tonight, we have an event to go to. It is the release party for Lucky Love's 4th magazine that I am on the cover of. So we're gonna get ready. I'm gonna let you guys get ready with me, and then we're gonna go to that tonight. I'm gonna do my hair. Well, I'm gonna dry my hair first. I just showered and cleaned myself and took my lashes off. So what I'm gonna do is blow dry my hair first, because I'm going to wear it straight, I think, tonight. I'm gonna blow it out, not blow it out. I'm not gonna do it like fancy like a blowout, but I'm just gonna dry it as straight as I can, and then I'm going to do my makeup and then finish my hair after. I'm thinking of doing like a I don't know, I'm going for like Pocahontas vibes. Like, I want really simple hair, but I don't want to just leave it down because of the outfit that I'm wearing. You guys will see why, but we'll just see what happens. Like, one thing about me when I'm getting ready and doing hair and makeup, first of all, before I start detangling, I'm using the trauma treatment from Lanza, which, by the way, you can buy any of these hair products I'm using on my website, but I'm going to use that first before I detangle, put that in my hair. This will work as a heat protectant, a detangler, a bond builder, defrizzer, just all that good stuff. But yeah, when I'm doing my hair, I just go with the flow. Like, sometimes I'll plan something, but at the end of the day, like, I just kind of go with the flow and do whatever I feel called to do. So yeah, that's why for now I'm gonna blow it out and do my makeup, because I also am one of those people where I cannot, like, I hate trying on clothes or getting my makeup done when my hair isn't done. I mean, doing my hair when my makeup isn't done, because I feel like you just don't really get that full effect, you know? So that's why I'm like, let me just do the hard part. Not the hard part, but the most annoying part. I hate blow drying my hair. I like never blow dry my hair unless I have to, but I really needed to wash my hair today, like really bad. I was not about to go to this event with slicked back, dirty hair. I mean, I could have done a slick back, because honestly, a slick back would look good with the outfit, but no. I'm gonna do my hair, like, be for real. And then it'll be done for a couple days anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, the blow dry part's annoying. I like never dry my hair. I hate it. Also, I think I need to get a different brush. I'm gonna go get my other brush. All right, and then I'm gonna put in this defrizz cream. This is really awesome for everywhere, but especially around like your face without it getting it like greasy. Like, I like to kind of just skim it on, especially where my hair is gonna curl up the fastest, just from, you know, environmental stuff or sweating or whatever. So I am gonna put the remaining all throughout, but I just like to mostly focus on like around my face where it's gonna be frizziest the most, like around my hairline. But then I do take that extra stuff and just kind of And this is all my hair, by the way. My hair is getting long. But I think I'm gonna put some clip-ins in today. So, okay. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of this neem plant serum. Again, you can get all this through me. You can buy all this with me if you want. And you want to be careful with this, especially any type of oil from Lanza. A little bit goes a long way, so you need to be careful. I'm very mindful not to bring it above my mid-shaft, middle of your hair. I just really make sure I focus on like the ends that need the most protection. Ooh, I love the smell of that stuff. I love the smell of Lanza. If Lanza, the hair products that I use and sell are very, like, they're very clean products. They're free of harsh chemicals. They don't have any sodium chloride, sulfates, ammonia, parabens, alcohol, anything like that. So that's all fabulous, and obviously you guys know I'm into that stuff too. But what I love even more is that the smell. Like, I don't like super perfumey, extra fragrant, smelly stuff like that. And everything with Lanza just smells so just refreshing and clean and not overly sweet or overly perfumey or overly scented. So oh, I hate blow drying my hair. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm overstimulated. I think it's all dry. Let's make sure. But oh, there's nothing like clean hair. Yeah, I think it's all dry. Okay, but I want to show you guys, like, the product literally makes such a difference. Like, especially if you have curly hair, I want you to see that, like, even though I didn't round brush, all of this, like, I could get real close with my brush, and I was just from the back to the front, like this, outside in, I was doing this and then putting the heat of the blow dryer right up against this. That is how I get all this without, like, obviously I'm gonna go over it with a flat iron. I still have to, like, straighten my hair, but that's how you get your roots to be flat like this. Obviously, like the rest of my hair, you can see all this texture still, but that's okay because we're gonna flat iron it. But that's what I do around my face, and that's why I love those products, because that with the heat will just get rid of all that. I try to put like the least amount of heat around this as possible. Obviously, like we said, I'm gonna have to. I know I'm gonna have to either way, but I don't want to go over it 10 million times, you know? So yeah. But look how long my hair has gotten. I'm so proud of it. And it's healthy. Can't wait for it to be like down to my butt, but we're getting there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hair away out of my face, and then, like I said, we're gonna do my where's my combs? We're we're gonna do my makeup. Yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup and then finish my hair. But because I'm going the look I'm going for with my hair, I don't really want like a bunch of volume. So I'm gonna press this out, but I'm getting my part now so that while it's out of my face, it's like sitting in the spot that I want it to. Because you know how it is if you like make a part, but then you change the part, you get like that volume, you're gonna get, or like a bump or whatever, which sometimes that's good and you want that, but for me, no, like I'm going for like, you know, Kim K, slick. Not slick, but you know what I'm saying. I think that's pretty close. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Oh, I'm hot. And again, because I haven't straightened it, I don't really care about like kinks and stuff. So I'm gonna put my little clippy in. Perfect. Okay, I moved back to my bathroom instead of my vanity because the light in there is so bad. I thought it would be too bright in here. I hate these like white LED lights, but for like makeup and hair purposes, it's actually really clutch and it's way better on the video. So I'm gonna start with my lashes. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't wanna walk you guys through my process, but because my makeup is so simple right now with the season of life I'm in, I'll do it because I love you guys. So I'm gonna do my lashes and I'm using these Fawandia. I don't know, but they're like all over TikTok right now. I know you can get them on TikTok too, but I don't use TikTok shop, so I got them on Amazon. But I really love these because I have really hooded eyes. And I have naturally very round eyes, and so I like these because they still give me that super natural look. I'm over the phase of like the caterpillar lashes, and I am a lash person and I love switching my lashes around, but I'm just over that phase of having like extra dramatic lashes. And just because of my eye shape, these are so flattering because you get that cat eye effect, but they're still super natural, and I love them. I've been wearing these like crazy. So I'm gonna put my lashes on first. Normally I would like do all my makeup and then put it on, but I am gonna put my lashes on first because I just cleaned my face and have moisturizer on it, and I kind of want that to soak in a little bit more before I do my foundation. I've always had a crazy phase of lashes. I've been wearing strip lashes since I first found them. I was probably like, I can't even remember, but I was definitely wearing lashes at like a very young age. Even though I was super tomboy, I've always been a tomboy and I always will be a tomboy, I did always love makeup. And I used to wear an insane amount of makeup. And I'm into that too, like that's cool too for certain events or shoots and stuff like that, but the majority of the time I love a natural look, and also it just looks so much better on my skin. I turned 29 this year, and when I turned 27 I started to notice how much my skin was changing. You just can't do the same things anymore. So like 27 I kind of first started noticing, and then 28 I really started to realize like I cannot do the same thing I've been doing for years. I was always like a super extreme, I need a mirror. I was always like a super extreme, what were we talking about? Lashes, I know that, but what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying, you guys, but I've always loved lashes. Oh, what I was saying is I was an extreme powder girl. Like I I swear I was doing baking before baking was a thing. Like genuinely, I don't know what that was about, but I was obsessed with powder, and especially like the under eyes, but my whole face I always used powder because I just felt like it always gave such a blended look. Now it's so weird because now at my age, I do not use almost any powder except my bronzer. So I've noticed like not having powder around my eyes. Like I notice having too much product here, not just powder, but even liquid makeup, having too much around here ages me so much. Like right now, to me, I still look 25. But if I were to go put on the same amount of makeup I wore even a few years ago, it just would age me so much. Like you would start to see all of these wrinkles. And another trick is not putting any makeup on your forehead. So stay with me. I know it sounds crazy, but I love these lash clusters. I think whoever invented these is literally a freaking, oh shoot, I didn't even put product on there. Genius. Only thing is I do hate the glue like while putting them on because it is so sticky and I feel like I have to be so careful. Like if you get it on the tweezer, it'll like mess up your whole system. You have to like continue cleaning it off and stuff. So I try to do this just like quick as possible because I hate the glue, but again, I'm not complaining. Like see, like the bottom will already start sticking to the top, and so it's piss me off. Like when you finish, it's like almost like you have to clean all that up, but see, I already got it on the tweezer. This is, I'm gonna be honest, like I don't know if I'm gonna sit here and do this in front of the camera because it's about to make me take like 40 minutes to put on lashes when this should take me like 5. So these are like super, see how they're super slanted that way? That's what I want because I have super round eyes. I don't want anything super wispy up. I like it elongated. So I just love these lashes. And I am gonna double stack them. I love one is perfect, but it is a Saturday night. This is an event. I'm gonna be taking photos. So I'm definitely going to stack them. And these don't have numbers like a lash map. Like they literally just put them in the order that you put them, but obviously you can do whatever you want. Another thing that I have learned with clusters is you want to get them in that sweet spot. You want to be really careful not to get them too close to your waterline, but not too far away either, because if you get them too close, it will cause irritation and pain, and you're just going to end up ripping them off in a few hours or like later that night. Or within a couple days, or if you get them too far, they'll be ready to fall off too soon. So I do like to make sure I just get them in that perfect sweet spot right at the tip of the lashes, but not actually like on the waterline. But I just love these. Like, look how quick this is. Bada bing, bada boom. And I don't clamp down until like literally an hour later. Like I'm not gonna clamp these babies down until I like leave the house, to be honest, or like, you know, when I'm done with my makeup. Because again, if I were to go, it's gonna stick to that and it's gonna ruin, it's gonna pull the lashes off. So you have to be mindful that glue is sticky. Very, 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 very sticky. Yeah, I love these because it really focuses on the outer corner, and for years I've been cutting strip lashes or just like making my own lashes and only putting them on the outside anyway. So these are like perfect because you're still able to actually put a lash to the inner corner, but again, it's not going up. Like they're literally purposely, I don't know if you can tell, like let's see if you can tell. See, like it's straight, but it's literally pointed. Focus. Boom. See, I don't even know if you guys can see that, but boom. Oh, I just ripped that. That sucks. You know what though? That's okay, because I have another one that I can use. That's annoying. So yeah, I put glue on my lashes, and I do curl my lashes just because my real lashes are very naturally, almost downturned. They're very naturally straight. So I do curl them, and then I put a thin layer. This glue is white and it will dry, almost, it will kind of low-key dry white if you leave it. So you saw how I put on that glue before the lashes. I kind of just like tapped it into that bottom, and then if I did get them on the edge of my lashes, I picked it off because you'll see like that white, the ones with the white glue, you'll see it on the lash, or it'll like stick to dirt and debris, and like you'll notice after a couple days, and that's gross. So last one, let's see if I can get it right where I need. Okay, so that's what one looks like. I'm gonna go do the other one and I'll show you what just one set looks like on both eyes, and then do the double one. This is just one row. Super simple, like, I know it's boring, it's supposed to be simple. I'm not trying to go, I'm not going for glam. I'm not going for, oh my god, look at her lashes. Like, I want them to be very natural. But like I said, I'm gonna put a double layer on. So I'll be right back. Okay, and then that's 2 layers. You probably can't really tell, but I can tell. How it kind of almost gives you like that eyeliner effect too, because I don't wear any eye makeup anymore, which is also insane. Okay, now for skin prep, so like I said, my face is all clean and moisturized. I am not using a primer right now. My favorite primer was the Bare Minerals Hydrating Primer. I naturally have very dry skin. Primer will absolutely change the game with your makeup. It really will make such a huge difference, but they discontinued that one and I haven't found a new one since. I haven't even tried, to be honest, because oh, I'm just such a creature of habit. Like, the thought of having to go try 10 million different products and waste a bunch of money and time just to like take a year to find something you love, I'm just not there right now. So but yeah, my routine is so simple, you guys. Like, I'm not going to put hardly anything on. I don't fill in my brows. I'm not even going to put makeup on my forehead except maybe a teeny dab, like just to, but I will use the MAC setting spray, Fix Plus one. Sometimes I'll use that as a prep and as well as my setting spray, but I'm going to use a dupe of that, which I need to go get. This rose water and glycerin from Heritage Store is a really good dupe of that. So I'm going to just spray a little bit because it will help the makeup kind of stick to my face, because again, I'm not really putting any powder over this. I don't need heavy coverage. That's another reason that my routine has switched so much and I wear such little makeup now, because I do have a really clear skin, and that is my goal the older I get, is to wear less and less and less to hopefully get to the point where like I don't really wear any, except if it's like for fun or something, when I'm just, you know, want to express myself or something, because this is annoying me. My widow's peak is like a mess up here. Yeah, the goal is to have like such great skin I literally don't need makeup unless I want it. And so because I have such clear skin, that's another reason I don't need all of those layers like I used to do. So I would recommend a skin prep, like a primer, because it really will make a difference, but I don't have that, so I'm using this instead. So first things first, I'm going to do a light layer foundation. I've been using the Born This Way Too Faced foundation for years, like since I moved to Arizona in 2018, and I've never switched. My skin completely changed moving to Arizona. I already naturally had dry skin, but now I have really dry skin. Also, this is the wrong shade. It's pretty close to me. This is Warm Nude, and this is a medium to full coverage. Whoops, that was like too much. I'm gonna use this on my whole face. But I'm gonna put this on first, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of a darker shade, the e.l.f. Halo Glow, over that to kind of mix them and get the right shade. It's like the perfect shade when I mix them. This is a little bit too dark once it like processes or sits on your skin for a little bit, but this is definitely too light. Like it's hard to see in this lighting, but if you were to see in the natural light, you'll see what I mean. Like, this is definitely way too light. But the e.l.f. one is not as like cover, like it's not as good as it's not as good on the coverage. But the Too Faced one is pretty good on coverage, and you can also layer it really well. Again, I'm obviously not like layering anymore, but when I do wear a lot of makeup, it is really easy to layer with itself, and I love that. And it also pairs really good with the e.l.f. So notice how I didn't even touch my forehead. I'm not gonna touch my forehead. I'm literally stopping right up here. I do have this like dry rough patch from doing this from months ago. That's a long story that I still can't tell you guys. Oh my god, and I just got makeup in my hair. So you have to be careful. And I also used way too much. Like I literally, just because I'm videoing, I'm not paying attention. Like I just wasted so much product. And because my hands are clean, I'm probably gonna put that back in there, to be honest. Huh. Because makeup is expensive. Like, yes, this does last me for quite a long time. Especially me wearing so little, but like, dude, makeup is so just, it's a joke. But I make sure to blend it in really, really well before I like add another layer. And make sure you get in your crevices. I don't want to go too far like into my eye thing because I am going to put a little bit of concealer there. And like I said, this is the main spot I need the least amount of makeup. And again, I'm not doing this because I want more foundation. I'm doing this because I will look the wrong color in pictures. Like, it'll be okay in person, but I'm doing this because these mix really well. And this foundation is super, super, super glowy. I like the glowy wet look. Like again, completely opposite from what I'm used to. Normally, for years, I would do matte, 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 everything. Even down to my lips. Like, even down to my lips, I did everything matte. I was obsessed with, like, the Kylie Jenner matte lipsticks. When she first came out with her lip stuff, the Kylie Cosmetics, I was, like, obsessed with those. And then make sure you get down here, blend. I don't really do too much on my neck because of my tattoos. Like, you'll see it change the color. So, but I do want to, like, blend this all underneath. Ooh. And also make sure that you clean your brushes. I'm really talking to myself. I need to clean my brushes so bad. Clean your brushes. Replace these sponges like regularly. Don't be gross. All of that is like part of your hygiene routine. So don't be a crusty bitch. Yeah, much better. See, and I'm literally not touching my forehead. The second I'm gonna go in and put makeup on my forehead, it's going to start sitting in my little bit of frown lines. Again, I don't have crazy wrinkles. Like, I'm only 29. That's not old, y'all. Like, I don't know. There's like this stigmatism around like after you turn 25, people are like, whoa. Especially women. Like, when I tell women that I'm 29, what? Oh my god, what? I thought you were like 25 or 26, which I'm flattered, but like people in their head literally think that like 30 is old or something. Like, you shrivel up and die. I don't know. It's really weird. But again, if I go put makeup on there, it's gonna make me look way older than 29. Okay, I'm actually not gonna scoop this foundation back in there because I'm gonna make, oh, I really want to, but it's gonna make a mess. Let's just try. Oh yeah, heck yeah. I hate wasting stuff. Like, I don't care how rich I get. I do not like wasting stuff. Okay, let me wash my hands. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer under my eyes. And again, I purposely like didn't put a bunch of foundation under here. I don't want any layered anything. Like, I'll even take some of this if it got too high up there and wipe it. I do not want layers of makeup under here. One little bit of layer. I'm also using the Too Faced Shape Tape concealer. This one is the Radiant. I actually got this by accident. I used to use the matte one, but this one's the Radiant one. So I've been using this forever and I don't mind it, but normally I would use the matte one, but I actually think, once again, I think this is better for my skin. Like, the more hydrating the better, not just because my skin's naturally dry, but because, again, my skin is just not, I don't have 20-year-old skin anymore. And I'm literally just putting like the lightest layer, like the lightest layer. I know on camera it might not be perceived that way, but it is. And then I go in with a brush, which is actually, I think, like an eyeshadow brush, but I use this for my under eye. And then I'm just gonna blend that out, and very, 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 very lightly. Like, I'm always very gentle with under my eyes, because this is the most like thin, your eyes are the thinnest part of your face. And again, that's like that's where you're gonna see most of my wrinkles if I put too much makeup there. So I'm always being very gentle, and I don't go, notice how you can still see my natural color there? I'm purposely not going up there. Like I'll blend it and stuff, but I'm purposely not trying to go all the way up there. I don't want a bunch of product. And then I'm just blending it out with a super light hand. And I'm not wearing any eyeshadow, I'm not putting concealer or anything, like I'm not doing any eye makeup. Like, I know, it's so boring. It's so boring, but that's just what I like. I like natural right now. And I like extra, I like glam too, but like for everyday stuff, I want to look just natural and fresh and healthy and alive. Like I want, when people look at me, I want people to be like, I know that girl smells good. Or like, I know that like her toenails without nail polish are not yellow. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I want people to look at me when they look at my hair and my skin and all those things that like we as women do for enhancements. I just think they're supposed to be for enhancing what you already have. I don't think they're supposed to be, I think there's a time and place when you completely change your look, and that's for certain things. But on a day-to-day basis, I don't think. I'm not trying to like change who I am, you know? Okay, then I take the same little thing that I've used for my, maybe I should zoom in, like can you guys even see? I use the same blender that I use for my foundation. I just very lightly do this to blend the two lines. But again, I'm not pushing this up into there. I don't want to keep bringing product up there. No, no, no. And so normally, like my old routine, I would have baked the F out of this, but I'm not. I have like one little blemish there, but I like, oh, I don't want to put anything over it because it's like healed. It's like a little bit dry. I can't put anything on it. I'm just gonna have to like moisturize it. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with bronzer, and this I do use powder, and I love the Huda Beauty, is that how you say it? Huda Beauty bronzer, but this is a really good dupe of that. It's the Physicians Formula. Oh. So I use this in the darkest shade. But this is yeah, deep bronzer is the color, but I love this Physicians Formula. A good amount, and I'm just, instead of rubbing, because everything's wet and I'm not setting anything with powder, to keep that look super blended, I'm literally just tapping. And with my bronzer, I'm very, very, very careful not to go past this. You don't want to bring your bronzer too far down. Okay, it's supposed to be lifting you. You want it to lift you. If you bring it too far down, that's when it starts to get cakey here, and it defeats the whole purpose of bronzer. See that? And I'm just literally lightly tapping. I used to act like I was like mixing dough or something on my face. If I could go back, I would have, not that I necessarily would have changed what I was doing as far as the routine, but I would change the technique, like just the way that I was so rough and heavy-handed with my face. But yeah, I'm just doing this, and then I'm gonna go up here on my ears, because you don't want to have, and then kind of a little bit under the jaw like this. You don't want to have weird mismatching ears. But that's it. Do the other side. This is like a, I don't even know if this is just like a contour brush. Like I don't really know what this is, but you can see how it's kind of angled. So I really like this brush for bronzer. If you use something too big and fluffy like I used to do that because I would bake, so I would chisel everything out, which is just so stupid because I was doing all this extra work. But notice how like everything I'm doing is like we're going up, 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 up. But yeah, normally I would have taken, you want a brush that's a little bit more like dense and firm versus like a more wide fluffy one. The wide fluffy one I can go into like, you know, dust my chest, my neck, whatever with bronzer, but you don't want to use something big like that for contouring. Like we're trying to just get in the nooks of the bones. As soon as you hit the temp here, like I don't want makeup past my eyebrows because that's when it's gonna sit in those wrinkles. And I hate covering this tattoo, so I am gonna take a Q-tip and like clean that off, and then again I get my ears. Kind of along my neck. Just lightly. And again, I'm doing like a patting. Everything I'm doing, you can see it's like a patting tapping motion, because if you're gonna start rubbing on wet foundation, it's gonna like wipe it and make it, that's what's gonna give you that super unblended look. Then, so I'm gonna take bronzer on this big fluffy one and do what I said, where you can kind of go like down the neck. And I don't do this super heavy, just super light layer to make sure that you match, everything matches and looks like nice and blended. But I just do this with the bronzer instead of like foundation. It's crazy to think that like, before my neck tattoo, you guys, I was literally bringing makeup down there. Like, again, I was just a makeup whore. Like, I was bringing makeup all the way down my neck just to make sure you could never see a difference, instead of actually just picking the right freaking shade, or I don't know. But now with my neck tattoo, I've learned how to actually like match myself, because you cannot put freaking foundation over your neck. Like, that's crazy. So then I'll barely just on the very top, like, to be very careful not to get right in here where those wrinkles are, but just right along the hairline, I'll go do with the leftover product. And that's it. And then, like I said, I'll take this again and just blend that out so my lines aren't too harsh. Okay. And that's like almost literally it, like, to be honest with you, other than my lips, which we're gonna do at the end. Again, I don't fill my brows in or do anything like that. I have nice thick brows. At one point I was doing the whole like slick them up with glue stuff, and like I don't do any of that anymore. I just comb them, make sure they look clean and neat, and just kind of comb them how I like them before I set my face, and that's that. Because I also don't have matching eyebrows. I don't have matching anything. I have two completely different faces, but my eyebrows are definitely, I don't even know if I'd call them cousins. Like, they're definitely not sisters, they're definitely not cousins, maybe like in-laws, but they don't match at all. So if I were to go glue them up, it's just gonna highlight that. So yeah, we're not filling in any of that. I'm gonna take a little bit of highlighter. Oops. I'm gonna take a little bit of highlighter. I put a teeny bit of bronzer on my nose. So I wanna kind of take the brush I used for my concealer. But okay, see how there's like, I know you guys can't tell, but do you notice how like even though this is liquid and I didn't bake this, you're not seeing my lines. But if you put too much product in, you will. I don't do a ton of nose contouring, but because I am going to be taking pictures, that's why I just kind of took like the leftover product on the bronzer brush and just kind of did this on like the biggest part of my nose. But I'm not going to be like contouring anything crazy. Like literally that's it, and I'm going to just blend it right back out. Take a little bit of highlighter. I've had this highlighter for like years and I'm never gonna finish it. It's Maybelline Master Chrome. And I'm never gonna finish it. Like, I don't think I've had this for years and I've not even used like a fraction of it. Because I only use it here on my nose. I'm gonna do a little highlight here. A little bit here. Inner corner of my eyes. I don't do the inner corner of my eyes every day, but again, it's an event, so just do what you need to do, bitch. I'm gonna spray my face before I do bottom mascara, and then at the end I will do my lips like before we leave, but right now I'm not doing that because this is not a makeup tutorial. Like, that's not what that is. I'm just letting you guys get ready with me. Okay, spray the face one more time. I know that sounds like a lot, but this bottle is not like most bottles. Like, I know this sounds insane. Like, this literally sounds insane, but I want my face doused because this is gonna seal everything together and make it look super blended. And it also leave you with a glow. Like, even on my chest and stuff, it's gonna give me a little bit of like a glimmer. Again, we're going for healthy, alive, awake, 5 years younger. Like, that's what I'm going for. I'm gonna let that dry, and then I want to do my bottom mascara, but I might wait for that. But actually, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna actually put it on, so in case it does kind of like leak, I can clean it up. And then I need to kind of need to clean off my tattoo. I do not like covering my tattoos. It's the only thing, the annoying thing about a face tattoo. I'm not even really following the lines. I just have to be careful I don't make a weird freaking chunk. Okay, mascara on my bottom lashes. Whoa. Elf. All mascara sucks to me. I actually love Elf, so this is not that bad. Like, I don't mind this because obviously I don't wear mascara. I'm only wearing mascara on my bottom lashes. But since I don't wear powder under there anymore, I notice I still have yet to find a mascara that doesn't smudge down there. Like, almost always throughout the night I have to be. So we'll see. That's another reason sometimes I'll actually do this, and then I might go in with a teeny bit of powder just along that bottom line for the sole fact that I'm wearing mascara. Like a dab of like lotion or something right here, because this blemish that's like, it's like healed, but you know how it is when it's still like scabbing. Okay, boom. Okay, well, there's no natural light. The sun is like going down, so there's no natural light where I'm at in my house, but here is like professional lighting so you can see. But yeah, see how I'm just going for like youthful, glowy, healthy. I'm not going for like, oh my god, look at her beat. Simple, easy. So forgive me, I straightened my hair without you guys because I needed to charge my camera. But yeah, this is what my hair looks like straight. You didn't miss anything. Like, we all know how to straighten hair. But yeah, I never leave my hair down like this. I told you guys I was going for like Pocahontas. Like, I was gonna put some clip-ins in. These are mine too, by the way. I have hair, clip-ins, tape-ins, weaves, ponytails, whatever, every texture. But I was gonna put in some clip-ins because I kind of want like a Pocahontas vibe. Like, I was gonna do like a loose braid in the back. But now that I see my hair all done, I'm like, oh, it looks so good, but I just know myself. And I know if I leave it like this, I will hate it, because I feel like the other option, like, I know it looks pretty, you guys. I know I have beautiful hair, but I don't like my hair straight like this unless it's long, hence the extensions. Like, this to me is short. This is short hair. I want to puke. Like, I literally can't look at myself. Like, I hate it. But I don't know if I want to put the extensions in. Like, I just don't know if I care. But then the other option is like literally just wearing something kind of like messy up. Like, I literally would just do something up, but it's like, I just don't want to do that. Like, after I straightened on my hair and made it pretty. But for the look, like, it would have, I just feel like for the look, I just don't want plain straight hair like this. So yeah, let's just put them in and just get this over with. So I'm just wearing clip-ins, and so I'm gonna section my hair out, and I'm gonna do a low part. Hopefully it's not botched because I'm not making it perfect, but you guys are seeing it and I'm not. So I'm gonna do a low section, clip this out of my hair. of the way. And then I'm gonna use a fine tooth comb. This is a barber comb, but I don't have a fine tooth comb. So I'm gonna use, this is gonna work just fine. So then I'm gonna take a little section, just the top layer of that section, I should say, like that. And I'm gonna back comb, because that's how your extensions are gonna stay. Now, I do both sides. Like, see how I did this, and then I also flip it over, and I do the top of it as well. The thing is, with clip-ins, you have to have a good, strong base for the clip-ins to clip in and into something. Like, the clip-ins are grabbing onto these mats, like, basically like the freaking knots. And then I'm gonna take a super light hairspray, because again, I'm just probably gonna do like a low, like a loose braid, like just one long braid, like, or maybe like 2 braids, but loose. Like, I'm not gonna be wearing this down, I don't think. So I'm not really gonna do too much work, to be honest, as far as like, wow, my train of thought is so bad. I think I need to eat. I'm not gonna do too much work to make it look perfect. Like, even this hair, I tried to straighten it as best I could, but even this hair is like not straight all the way because I had it crimped and I didn't wash it. So, but again, it doesn't matter because that's why I'm just gonna braid it. But the spray helps kind of keep that matted, and then you get right up in there and just clip them in. Boom. See that? Obviously it's only one layer, like the hair's thin as shit, but part of me is like, maybe I don't want to wear these down, so maybe I should try a little harder to like make sure these are perfect. But I don't know, we'll see. We will see. My parts are probably gonna be a mess. I just don't care. I'm like over it. I love doing my own hair and makeup, and I like having the control, but sometimes I wouldn't mind being like rich people who have someone to glam them. But then you appreciate it much more too, I feel like, when you do it on your own. Again, back combing both sides. So we've got nice rat's nest in there. Another reason you really need to back comb the crap out of yourself and spray it is because if you don't, and then again I wait a few seconds before I stick it in to get sticky, but if you don't, as you're brushing out the hair, which you will need to brush it every couple hours, when you're brushing it out like this, like it will pull them out. So that's why you need a nice strong base. Like, these have to be strong to where when you're pulling on them, they're not gonna fall out. I feel like a lot of people I feel like clip-ins are so underrated, especially for stuff like this where it's like quick events or whatever. But I've even traveled, like I went to Vegas in these when I had crimped it. I wore these to Vegas and I just put them in so good that I wore them for 3 days, which hence you saw at the end of that trip, like my hair was obviously ratchet, but that's because I wasn't brushing it and stuff. But I wore it for like 2-3 days. So it is possible. I think I had to like fix a couple pieces like here and there, but it is possible. So, oh wait, this is the wrong piece, shit. See, because there's a 3-clip, two 3-clips, and then a 4-clip. But you can't put the 4-clip at the bottom of the nape. Like, you gotta have a wide enough section. So I like to do 3-4-3 just because of my head shape, and I do the part kind of like on the back of my head, kind of like this. Like, it's not laying perfectly straight. It's kind of like because I just notice it stays better than when you're trying to do it perfectly straight. Because when you try to do it perfectly straight, it's like it sits on your head weird. Like, before I was like having to make a part from here all the way back and it would come over into this section, if I ordered them again for myself or another person, I would just ask for 3 of the 3 clips instead of a 4 clip, because it just doesn't make sense. I mean, it's nice to have the extra hair, but I just feel like it's for a bigger head or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna do the 2 in the middle and then the 2 on the side. And you can feel when I'm sticking it in there before I clip it, like you can feel, let me make this a little bit thicker. You can feel it sink into there. See, like, boom. See that? Okay, see the difference that makes? All right. Now we'll do the 3 clip, which sometimes too, the 3 clip, actually I think I'm gonna do it this time. Sometimes the 3 clip, especially if your hair is dirty, mine's freshly blown out so it doesn't matter, but if your hair's dirty and you've been like sleeping on it and stuff and you get like that weird, like the top doesn't cover as well, you know what I'm saying. If you wear hair, you know exactly what I'm saying. Sometimes like what I'll do is literally take this one and I will then clip this one right over the top of what we just put in. But you have to just be careful. You don't want to be putting too much tension. Like, I wouldn't recommend doing this for someone that has fine hair. Like, please space them out. But I have a lot of hair. I can get away with this. And see that? So that way I don't have to do like another section because I don't want to hide it. I don't want to have to like do more work to hide it or worry about it showing or whatever. If I'm, whatever. Any accidents. Okay, so that's all the back. See, and then part of me is like, oh, maybe I should just like wear my hair straight and just wear. I need to fix all that. Okay, what are the pieces that I've left? So then I have two clips and 2 1 clips. So I'll show you how I do that. I did not straighten these good enough, but I don't care. I really need to I should have just like washed them and let them dry naturally because I wouldn't have to straighten them. Like the hair is straight. The hair is not curly, naturally curly. I have naturally curly ones, but I like these ones for mixing up styles and stuff. But these are naturally straight, so I should have just washed these, but whatever. But these ones are gonna go more on the sides. So, see all these crimps. I know you guys probably can't see, but I can see, like, especially in this lighting. Again, it doesn't matter. Like, it does not matter. No one's gonna see this. It's okay if you get a little bit of kink. But now, yeah, so what I'm gonna do is kind of gauge. I like to see the bottom of this hair to kind of match it so that I can gauge where I want this to rest. Because you don't want this too low or it'll fall out. And you don't want it too high because it kind of defeats the purpose of that extra one. Now this one, because of my head shape, like you can see, that like, okay, so if you put all this down and say you were going to put it on any of this side of the hair, you want to make sure that you're leaving space for all of this baby hair stuff. None of this you want tension on. This is how you get receding hairlines. So keep this out of your way or just be mindful, whatever you need to do. You don't have to clip it out of the way like I'm doing, but it does help because I've made the mistake of putting clip-ins there, and one, it's not going to stay. Like, your hair is not going to hold the back comb, but also you just shouldn't be back combing that area. That's how you go bald. So if this is this wide, you got to make sure if you put it here, you know, at the start of where this block is, you want to make sure it's going to like fit. So that's perfect. That's going to fit. I do think this is a little bit too high. Sometimes when you're doing it in the mirror on yourself, it's hard. Like, I can tell in the camera that I'm going up instead of just like that. That's better. So that's what I want more of, I think. Let me kind of gauge. Yeah, that's perfect. So, but again, see that other clip-in ends right here. So that's why you just have to like, you'll find your pattern that works for your head, but like everybody is different. So just be mindful that like, it can take some practice of wearing them and styling them different ways to find what works for you. Because everybody's head shape is different, so. I probably wouldn't want to go any higher than this with the 2 clip. I will with the 1 clips that you see, but with the 2 clip, I don't want to go any higher than that. See, and like even that is not gonna be, like I'm gonna have to go a little further back and get more hair because that's not gonna hold 2 clips, that's gonna hold 1. Ow. So there's already a back combing there. Okay, that hurt. All right. Oh, I didn't spray it. See, I'm not even taking my own advice. This is actually just brush through hairspray, so it's not super sticky. It's meant to kind of spray over like a blowout, or you can spray it over anything, but it's not really meant for what I'm using it for. But this is all I have, and I'm actually fine with that because I want to be able to take these out tonight and brush through my hair and like still have a style and not have super dirty hair. So I don't mind that it's, I need this to like dry though because I want it to be more gummy. But yeah, if I use super strong hairspray, I do that on purpose because I want it to stay and I don't care about the aftermath. But for me personally, I don't want to have to like wash my hair again after this. So, all right. Oh, see, no. That's why I always test it. I always am like, pull it before I just go to the next step because, yeah, I don't like that. That's like better, but again, it doesn't need to be too perfect. No one's gonna be pulling on my hair. No one's gonna be like, just as long as it's flat enough to stay. This, I'm gonna make a little bit. Okay, boom. Okay, do the other side. I don't want to like fix my part for the millionth time, but I'm gonna have to. Oh wait, yeah, actually no, I was gonna say let's do the other side. I mean, let's do the 1 clip, but let's not actually, let's finish this. Do the same thing. Also, what time is it? 7:21. So the event's at 8:45. It's from 8:45 to 11:45. Probably won't get there right at 8:45. Probably gonna get there more like 9, but I do want to get there early enough to make sure I can like capture the venue without it being packed with people. Because I think she's gonna have like artwork on like some of the photos in the magazine. I think she's gonna be having that like on the walls and stuff. But I want to be able to like say, hey, mingle, settle in, like, you know. I don't want to be late, but I don't want to be the first person there. But I do want to be on time because she also has a very small amount of magazines she's selling, but she only has a certain amount of physical copies right now, and I want one of those physical copies. So I need to make sure I'm one of the first people there because I think she's dropping it at like 9:45. So like everyone will be there, but I think she's giving precedence to like the first people that get there. I hope. Because I'm gonna be annoyed, but it's fine. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely like fine on time. It's only 7:23 right now. But I'm about 30 minutes away, so I'm gonna have to leave at like 8:15 if I want to get there at 8:45. I probably should leave by 8:15 because even if I pull up at 8:45, I don't know the parking situation. Like, I've never been there, so I don't know the parking situation, and I don't want to end up having a mess of parking. I need a boo-boo. Sorry to tell you guys that, but I do. I need a boo-boo. I also need to make sure I eat before I leave. My dinner is like sitting on the stove. I need to make sure I eat. I'm not really hungry, but I know if I don't, I'm gonna be starving. Wait, did I spray this? I don't even know if I sprayed it, so let's do it just in case. But yeah, I need to make sure I eat. I need to keep drinking my water. But I also still need to make sure my outfit's perfect. So that's why I got ready so early. Like, I had started getting ready a long time ago because I knew I was going to be filming this. I'm still going to have to charge the camera again after this. I need to also, I haven't tried my outfit on all together yet. So I need to make sure like my outfit's perfect. Like, just little things like that. And I don't want to feel rushed. I don't want to be late. So I just need to get this hair over with. Kinky ass hair, bro. Like, I need to wash this. I've just been lazy. Ow. See? What the fuck? Oh, that's tight. I actually didn't want the other one to be that tight. How did I do that? Would not use those. If I was just wearing it down, I absolutely would wear those. But I don't think I'm gonna be wearing it down today. I think I'm just gonna wear a loose braid. So I probably will put them in because I want it to just be like messy and loose. I don't want it to be super super perfect, like slick or anything. I just want it to be loose. So this is what it looks like now. See, so when my real hair is back to here, like, I'll wear my hair straight all the time, but personally, I just can't wear my own hair that short. But look at that, you guys. Clip-ins are incredible. Incredible, and this hair is really nice. Back is covered. Okay, so these two 1 clips I'm gonna put towards the front of the face where we're missing the most hair, or where it needs to be, where you can see it needs to be filled. Already it's crimping up and it's straightened up really well. And then once again, avoiding the very front. You don't want to clip to show, and you don't want to put tension around your face where most people already like recede the quickest. Back comb, back comb, back comb. Let it dry, get sticky. Body is giving, okay? Body is giving. These pants are so fire. Like, truly. These pants are bomb. And I'm probably gonna wear them a million more times. I think this would be so sexy with like a black top. But I just don't have any. Like, all my black tops are tight. I don't really want something super tight. Like, I wanted something a little like looser and kind of flowy since the bottom is really tight. But dude, I'm obsessed with these pants. Like, how hot are these pants? Yeah. And I'm wearing silver jewelry because I'm just not a gold girl. I'm just not a gold girl. Even though most people would pair this with gold, there's obviously gold in it. Every time I put gold jewelry on, I take it back off, like I can't do it, so yeah. Okay, I'm right on time, so I'm gonna pee real quick, pack my bag up, and then get on the road because I do have a 30-minute drive. I also need to charge my camera more. So, but yeah, this is what I look like. Luckily, I'm so glad I actually changed my shoes and put black combat boots on, and I'm like so happy I did that because, yeah, I just feel better. I felt a little overdressed, just a little bit. So, thank God I put those on because now that I have to walk, like, I don't know where I'm going, and that would be like lame to be in heels looking how I look, like stomach out, ass out, back out, everything out. It's just a lot, you know. So let's find it. my gosh, I'm tired, so I'm gonna make this quick, but I just have to say I am so proud of Victoria. Like, oh my gosh, excuse me. The battery actually ended up dying, by the way, so I don't even really know like what it ended on. I don't even really know what you guys saw. Liza literally took over the vlog, which was fine with me. And then I started to realize I was recording everything in slow-mo. Oh, I can't get my rings off. So yeah, I really hope that there's like actual content on there, but I just have to shout out Miss Victoria, shout out Lucky Love, and congratulations, and I'm so proud of you. Like, I'm truly inspired because just the community that she brought together and the way she was able to bring everyone together, and like there was a line for people to go buy that shit. Like, I was just like, wow, like in the store, you know? It was really cool to see, and yeah, I'm just genuinely inspired, and I feel honored that yours truly gets to be on the cover of it. Like, it's super dope that people are walking around with this with like my face on the cover. And yeah, I need to sit down and read this on my own because there's like text, and you know, she introduces herself, and it's just the sweetest thing ever. Like, look at it. And look at that, like I'm just right there, bam. Like with my username, bro, bam, like the first one, bam. Bam, look at it. Like, I just think that's dope. And it's really nice to be like, to just feel valued, like that's dope. So, and I got, you guys know I got the big one, so definitely gonna be framing that. It's hard being a bad bitch sometimes, you know? So yeah, super excited, but just congratulations, Victoria. I'm seriously so proud of you, and I can't wait to see what you'll do next, because I know you're already working on the next. This was her 4th magazine. This was her 4th magazine. She's done 4 already, so I know she's like already working on the 5th, so I'm excited, and I'm honored to be part of it. And yes, if you watched through this whole vlog, thank you for being here. I haven't really been like closing my vlogs out, so let me get better. Like, let me really be like a real YouTuber. Like, let me, you know, let me do better for y'all, okay? But I love y'all.